I was able to go to Israel with Dr. James Martin for 2 weeks, and I studied on site, received a semester's worth of lecture, and as I began to understand the circumstances surrounding Christ as he was speaking the words he was speaking, I realized that sometimes the things he was saying that I had interpreted as being so harsh or maybe cold were not what I thought they were at all, and I found that he was kinder and more gracious than I had ever imagined, and I fell in love with him. I think about the woman at the well and how she walked in the heat of the day by herself, alone, and rejected by her community, rejected by so many men and so many mistakes, and weighted down by shame. But that when Jesus put himself in her path, that everything he said to her was to not only uncover the deepest needs of her heart, but to impart dignity to her and to elevate her position and restore her. I was thinking about how our society really labels women and how we're constantly assaulted with images of what it means to be beautiful and what it means to be worthy. And it's such a narrow parameter, and it's such an unrealistic parameter. And as I tell women when I speak to them, it is as if Satan has crafted this impossible standard just for the purpose of condemning us when we can't meet it. And so I've found it incredibly powerful to begin to teach on what does it mean to be a woman as far as our identity in Christ. What does Jesus think about us? How did he treat women during his time on earth? How was his ministry focused towards women, and why was that radical? Because it was so radical in his elevation of women. And I have found that the response to that has been completely overwhelming, and I think women are hungry for it.